Welcome back to the Black Hills Boys podcast. This is season 3, episode 2 of the show. The only two crew members that made it to start the show on time are Shay and myself. Shay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I work at 6:40, showered, ate supper, and I'm still on before the other two. So
I see Ben's just hopped on as the intro was playing right at 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and pull Ben onto the stage.
I was on time.
If you're on time, you're late, Benjamin. We start this show at 8 o'clock prime.
I was on at 7:59 or 6:59.
The viewers would disagree.
if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late.
That's right.
Hopefully Josh is okay. He tends to run a little late, which is okay. We do have the first. Oh, here he is. Speak of the devil. 1 minute late. Joshua, how you doing?
Sounds good. Thanks, Josh.
Awesome, Josh. Good input. We do have our first special guest of the year. Guy from Winter, South Dakota. Been on the show many a times. He is a diehard Raiders fan, sometimes a Vikings fan. Big Oklahoma Sooner guy. Named his dog Boomer, and allegedly, from what I hear on ESPN, had his dog Boomer Sooner do some questionable things with some peanut butter. I don't really want to get into that too much, as this is a family-friendly show. But without further ado, here is Mr. Garrett Grunland.
How's it going, boys? I'm glad to be back. And I was also on time, unlike two other guys.
I don't need this. I can go watch the game right now and not have to listen to this.
Yeah, well, the Cowboys, I guess, didn't need Micah Parsons either, Josh.
They didn't.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. We'll get into the NFL stuff here in just a little bit. I want to talk some NCAA, but before I do, anything crazy happened over the weekend, boys, for personal stuff? Bennett, looked like maybe you were camping.
Yeah, man. Went on a sick backpacking trip with my brother-in-law. We did about 14 miles out in the Black Elk Wilderness. It was a lot of fun. It was like perfect weather. It was like 70 degrees, sunny, no wind. Literally couldn't ask for a better weekend. Didn't sleep very well, but still got some sleep. My watch said I got 9 hours. I don't believe that, but it was fun. It was fun. Got to see some cool views and just hang out and disconnect from the real world and not have to worry about checking emails and all that fun stuff, which is never really understood that when I was young. But now that I'm old, I get it now. I don't want to have anything to do with that stuff. So if I get an excuse to get away, I'm going to take it. It was a good weekend. Great weekend.
I was really hoping you'd find some black bears out there, but we can't all be
throw them in.
I would have preferred him to find a grizzly.
Gee.
Funny enough, we're one of the main the route that we're on is called Grizzly Creek. Apparently that was back in the day when grizzly still existed in South Dakota. That's like was their main breeding ground or something. That's what the history says. I don't know if it's true.
I have breaking news in the NFL world right now. Jaguars are sending Tank Bigsby to the Eagles for a 5th and a 6th round draft pick. You're welcome.
Wow.
Yep.
Why?
Good reporting, Josh. Wow.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome.
Etienne is back to
The new Adam Schefter.
Also, Ben, sorry to interrupt you.
I just want to know if Shay fixed his roof.
It looks better.
Yeah, I did, but I'm trying to watch TV right now at the same time, watch the game. So
No more holes?
But I also have to give credit where credit's due. Mr. Britt Oliver told me I should say that he showed it to me. I obviously saw it before him, but
That's all right. You take the credit, Josh.
thanks.
Yeah.
Shay, what'd you do all weekend? You look good.
Look allergic. Look a little puffy.
Went to did some stuff at the farm, got some stuff ready for when the child comes. Watched football, took the dog out, shot some doves. That's about it.
A lot of people in this podcast are saying that's going to be a Halloween baby.
I think it'll be before that.
All right, 17th, right?
21st.
Man, you got to be the worst. You got to be the worst brother.
Yeah, you hear that, Shay?
No, you,
What?
buddy.
For what? For wanting the kid to share a birthday with the kid?
If
didn't know
it
that.
starts coming out on the 17th, I'll push it back in myself.
Then I'll go there and pull it out.
No.
You could share the same birthday as
I don't know if
Eminem.
you're qualified, buddy. I don't think you're qualified.
None of us are. It doesn't matter.
If anyone's qualified here, it's Mr. Garrett Grunland. Garrett, what'd you do over the weekend, buddy?
Unfortunately, I was like sick the entire weekend. I'm still coming back from it, but just watching college football, watching NFL all day yesterday. So just kind of just sat back, relaxed, and it's a lot better when your teams win over the weekend. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't really know how that feels, but that's all right.
Weekend for you,
We'll get into
Davey.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've had worse
tough.
weekends.
Tough weekend for you, buddy, but every setback has a comeback.
There you go,
There we
buddy.
go.
You really
I'll
spit
I'll
that
wake
one
up,
out.
guys. I'll
You're
get
rolling now, baby. We're
I'll get
primed
going.
up.
So bad.
All right, let's get into the college football landscape. I'm gonna
I
go
didn't do anything over the weekend.
Oh, Josh, I didn't really care, but let's go NCAA. You want to talk about your weekend, Josh? Go ahead. You got 30
No.
seconds.
Didn't really do much. I really didn't have much to say. Just hung out with some family.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, no.
Great weekend.
Thanks, guys. Miami won. Big Miami
Big
guy
time.
now. And
Go Canes. Is your
We're
stuff in
rolling.
yet?
we're rolling.
Is
What?
your
No,
gear in it yet?
tomorrow.
You're
Wow.
you're a Miami Hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
GG, thanks for tuning in last week. The guy doesn't even watch our show and he comes on
Yeah,
as a
that's
guest.
pretty messed up. Take him.
That's crazy.
All right, I muted Josh. Time's up. NCAA. Let's get into that. I want to start at the Texas game. See you guys' reactions to Game 2 of Arch Manning. Shay, I'm going to start with you on this one. What's your reactions? Is he a bust? Is he the real deal? What's going on in Texas?
Have you seen those videos of every time he throws and he like winces?
No, but I see him do the goofy like.
Yeah, they're saying that his shoulder is all sorts of messed up, but
Really?
and Sark in his interview yesterday or today said that like there's nothing wrong, but like when he throws it, you can tell like there's like videos like close-ups of his face, and like every time he throws it, he like you can tell he's in pain.
Dang.
So I don't
So
know.
he's tough. He's like Stafford tough.
I don't know.
Playing
Or
injured.
it's not hurt, but he winces because he's a Sally.
Yeah, like it's like a tennis player.
Could be a Sally, yeah.
I'm sure.
But I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure G
He
wins
looked
when
better.
kicked.
I don't think San Jose State is
It can't
good.
be good, yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
bad Mountain West
I
team.
feel like it's pretty hard to judge off a team like San Jose State. So
I didn't watch the game.
G or
What-
Josh, you guys watch that?
Like the whole wincing thing is weird because it does look like he's truly in pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And then like Sark's interview made no sense either because he's like, yeah, he's not in pain. And if I knew he's in pain, I'd say something. But like, I've thrown out my shoulder throwing a baseball and that hurts. And like I don't know. Like if you see the video, he clearly looks like he's in pain. Like nobody throws a football and then looks like that. So, and like I said, San Jose State. I mean, you could literally throw anybody back there for Texas, and they're still going to beat them by 50 points. So,
Well, they only beat him by like 30 points.
like I mean,
Joshua?
I've said this in the past. I'm not a big Arch Manning fan, even before he was, and I'm obviously an anti-Texas guy, but even before everything, I just thought it was all in the name. Nothing in his high school stuff really blew me away or anything like that. So, I mean, like I said, this whole year for me will be like, if Quinn Ewers came back, how much better would Texas be?
So you believe it's nepotism?
Sure.
Mm.
Do you think you got your job because of nepotism, G?
Maybe, dude. I don't know.
Jay, when did you learn about this word nepotism?
That's a big word, man.
Should do her.
I know you didn't learn that in the tractor.
Well, on Twitter in the tractor.
Should do it.
Josh, what do you think, buddy? Did you watch any of his film or game? Or
I
anything?
just saw some highlights and the pick he threw to the right side, that was ugly. And I don't know if that's a lack of his shoulder hurting so he couldn't get the ball there or just I don't know. Nothing's impressed me yet this year, but I just can't imagine everyone can be so high on him just because of his name. I feel like he's got to have some skill there.
I'll be honest. I think he looked a lot better last year, and that was obviously with the smaller workload and playbook. He was doing more of the RPO stuff, but it still, to me, looks like, and I watched most of that Texas game, it looks to me like they haven't really taken off the training wheels on the offense for Texas yet. And any plays that were made were from receivers making the play, not really Arch doing anything. Josh hit on that pick, and then I don't know, his shoulder stuff's definitely goofy. So something to keep an eye on, but I'm not too high on him.
They also don't have like really any like Texas will win their next 2 games by 30 to 40 points too with like the teams they're playing. They're playing like Sam Houston State and like those types of schools. So they're going to win, by 30, 40 the next 2 weeks. Then they'll have a bye, and then they go into the swamp to play the Gators, and that'll be like
That could be a bye.
his next test. But Florida just got beat at home by USF, so
Don't sleep.
USF good, dude.
Yeah, don't sleep on USF. We'll hit that one
Yeah.
here in a little bit.
just like it's one of those things where like, okay, now we got to wait a month until it'll be October 4th when the Longhorns play the Gators.
All right,
What do you
next
think
one I
wins
had
in
on the
an animal fight, a longhorn or a gator.
ooh,
I'm gonna take the Gator.
You got to remember the longhorn has long horns though.
Gator one is Gak back.
Yeah, but if you get a Gators back, you're gonna win.
Gator don't take no shit.
Steve Irwin wasn't out there fighting.
Did that to you.
He was fighting Gators.
All right, let's talk about staying in Florida. Let's talk about Florida State. Are they pretty for real this year? Put up 77 points. I believe that was the most in D1 FCS, but I'm not 100%.
Probably. Against East Texas.
Up there.
And
East Tennessee.
East Texas.
How
I didn't
tough
even-
would that be to be a D1 athlete losing by 77? Or what was the score?
Yeah,
77-3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And that's
I
a
don't
long
know
game.
what coach.
66
I don't know
to
what
0.
coach it was, but some FCS coach, like their team played a G5. I think it was. I can't remember who it was, but he's like, they're like.
don't
is
worry,
it a-
Dad. Howie's
they're
dad
like-
says when are we going to talk about the Lions getting blown out like a Macy diaper? There's been a lot of blowouts
Mhm.
out of Macy's ass lately, and the Lions did get their asses kicked, but we'll talk about that later in the show, so stay tuned. Jay says Longhorns do have Longhorns. Great observation, Jay.
We got a lot of good info coming out of this.
All right, I don't know who I interrupted. I'm sorry. Shay, keep
No,
going.
it's
My
fine.
bad.
We can just move on. That's cool.
Florida State's for
Yep.
reals.
I think so too. I think put them in the top 7.
They dumped a bunch of money
15.
into their like NIL money. They spent a ton of money
I'll put them top 15.
in the offseason.
You don't think top 10? Aren't they already 13 or something?
Top 15. I got to see more.
I
You
think
probably
they're
didn't even watch.
I think
you
they're the
watch
best.
it.
Not.
I think they're the
So
best
shut
looking.
up.
I think
No
they're
one
the best
watching
looking
that
team in the ACC right now, easily the best team in the ACC by far.
Miami.
But no, I
What?
don't believe in Carson Beck. I don't believe in Miami. No,
Do you believe in Bill Belichick?
no.
Okay.
I got Florida State as my top ACC school right now.
You're a
I got
fan.
Miami
think
by
Miami
2+ scores.
walks over Florida State.
I don't believe in Carson Beck, so
Well,
I don't believe in you, G. I don't believe in Ashton
Ooh.
Genty. I believe in you more than I believe in Ashton Genty.
well, you're
Ugh.
mistaken. That's okay though, Josh. Not your first time. But I gained a lot of respect for Florida State when their quarterback came out before their Alabama game last week and said that Nick Saban isn't here to save you guys. I was like, okay.
Jeez.
So
And he stood on it.
yeah, and they
Gee.
he crushed them.
Did you get to watch Oklahoma State play, your second favorite team?
Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Also-
laughing the entire time, dude. I can't believe
Oh,
that was
Gundy's
a close
still
game.
hired. I
What?
can't believe Gundy's still hired. That dude should be fired.
Dude, all that trash he was talking for that was hilarious.
Dude, I don't know how Mike Gundy still has a job at Oklahoma State.
Because he's a man.
He is a man.
What's that
He's an
supposed to
old
mean,
man.
Josh? Can you elaborate?
Yeah, he was a man. He was 40 at one point. He's probably 50 now. You know,
Thank you, Josh.
Nice
you guys
shot.
remember?
You're
Don't
not
act
painting a
like
very
you
good
don't
picture for
remember
me.
what I'm talking about.
All right, I got a
Robbie.
question. Is Georgia in trouble? They won 28-6 against the team Austin P.
It's P,
I had
man.
to look up where this school was from or where it was at.
Texas,
Texas?
No, try again.
Really?
Louisiana.
Ooh. Good guess.
Down in the bayou.
Great guess. I'm going to tell
Was
you
it-
it's in the conference of NCAA Ohio Valley Conference football.
Mississippi.
No, it's
Was it like Eastern Tennessee
Kentucky.
State or something like that?
Kentucky. No.
It is in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yeah, was it Eastern
Ooh.
Tennessee State or something like that?
That I don't know. I just had to look up
Wow.
who this team was, and I think they only won 2 games the last 2 years, and they only lost to Georgia 28-6. So
How?
They've won
In my
3
mind-
games. Then that's a win in their book.
That's a win. That's
sure.
a big time win.
I'm rushing the field. You
Like I hope next week they have a win in their in that column.
yeah, you keep it under 30.
Yeah.
The over under
Yeah.
had to be 50 points or
That's
the
like-
spread. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's like playing Georgia and Heisman in college football and sneaking out. You're taking that. You're taking that any day of the week in the dynasty.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, so proud of them boys.
Is
Shay,
Clemson
you're-
in trouble?
Yes.
They've been in trouble since NIL started.
They were down 16-0 against Troy.
Ugh, it's disgusting. Iowa State.
I
Jason's
don't
big
know.
draft stock is
Iowa
going
State
down.
knocking off Iowa. What about that? Are they for real?
Iowa blows. They are terrible.
They just don't have an offense.
Boy
They
from
won't have an offense
SDSU.
until Kirk, however you say his last
Ferentz.
name, Ferentz gets fired.
They also don't let Gronkowski throw the ball. He threw the ball for had 10,000
I know
passing yards.
it's not rocket science. Like I look at
Throw-
Twitter and all
let
the
him
Iowa
throw.
fans are freaking out because they think he sucks. It's like
They
what
don't
do
even
you
let him
expect
throw
the
it.
guy to do?
He just hands it off. That's all they do. They hand it off.
They'll open it up.
Threw for 10,000 yards at South Dakota State, and then they don't let the guy throw it. It makes no sense.
83
I-
yards passing.
Did you guys see the story on his brother that they aired on there before the game started?
I did.
Uh-uh.
What'd you think of that, Shay? Thank you.
It's cool.
So his brother. What's
about
his
his brother?
brother?
Modella Clam Juice, baby. Sponsor us.
What do you think of it, Dave?
I thought it was good. I mean, if for the viewers that didn't watch it, his brother just has like a mental disability, like a learning disability. Like the kid's biggest fan. He's actually his older brother, but obviously in a situation like that, he becomes the younger brother. Goes to every game, made every game at SDSU. So far has made every game there at Iowa. I don't know. It's worth a watch. Heartwarming stuff, I guess I would say.
So you being a dad, it's changed you in a better way.
I didn't even get mad about the Lions game. I think I got problems. I was more pissed at Macy, having so many of those so-called blowouts that Ben was referencing earlier. She got shit on the couch the other day.
Now you know what's
You gotta lay a towel down or something.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought Allie put the diaper on well enough, and it seeped out the side.
Now we're blaming the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Easy.
not
You gotta
taking
start-
accountability.
Here's some advice. And I don't even have a kid. I wouldn't blame the mom.
You've been married for too long already. You've learned.
No,
It was Allie's fault. It was all
Wising
on
up.
Allie.
I think
Tell
Allie did it
Allie
on
I
purpose
say
to
it's
get
your
me
fault.
shit on. All right, back to college real quick. Ben, I just had the Oregon game highlighted. Don't know if you want to talk about it quick. I know you like to slobber pretty hard on those guys. So
Yeah, I was hiking, so I didn't get any service, but I was able to watch highlights. I knew that game was going to be a blowout, and the spread was like 28.5. And
that's it?
Yeah, and Oregon just shat all over them. The big thing I think with Oregon this year compared to the last 2 years with Nix and Gabriel, like Oregon like really struggled with big plays. Like last year they only had like 7 plays of over 50 yards, like all of last season, and this year they're already at 5 in 2 games. Dante Moore has been a big reason that like he pushes the ball vertical, making the right choices. He's definitely the real deal. I mean, he's got arm talent like no other. But we'll see. They're going to start playing real defenses here pretty soon, so that's all up in the air still. I mean, it's so early in the year, and they haven't played anybody worth a hoot yet. So, but I'm excited about him. He's fun to watch, and it's good to see a guy that had all the hype come in. And usually see it the other way, where like a guy is,
Arch Manning.
undervalued. What?
Arch Manning.
Well, no, Arch Manning was hyped. I'm talking about other guys that are undervalued and they, come in 1-star guys and show up. This Dante Moore is a good example of being a 5-star, not working out, going to new school and riding the bench and figuring it out and, and reviving his career. That's always kind of fun to see. So hopefully he figures it out. I got hope.
Here we go. Cade's jumping on. Let's go Lions. What happened? We'll get
Got
to
another
that.
one. I'm talking to Sean Hammerbeck, winter guy, got his first reps. So pretty shout out to Sean there at Nebraska getting his first reps here, and
Yeah, that was a
in
close
Sac-
game too.
Jace had to be I cannot imagine how drunk Jace was for that game.
Oh, buddy.
Just
I wish we
watching
could-
the Huskers beat the shit out of Akron.
I gotta get with some people about getting him the contract that he needs to come on the show for about 5 minutes to talk Nebraska Cornhusker football every week. I mean, that would fire some people up.
I don't know if we want that, honestly.
Well, if
Jay,
not,
I
I'll just
knew
pull
you
this up when we
wanted
talk about it.
I feel like there'd be a lot of bad words.
There we go. He's listening. He's an MVP of the listener.
Shay, did you watch the game, bud?
Being on the road doesn't mean you
I
weren't
watched
drunk.
some. I was dove hunting for most of it.
Oh, what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts? Dylan Raiola had himself a day.
I think it's funny because everyone. I sent this to Jace, but so Mahomes' tight end gets engaged, a very public engagement, and then a week later, Raiola's tight end
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
game. So
Whatever.
it's just funny.
So, are you still a hater? Or are you still cheering for Nebraska?
I'm a hater. I'm their number one hater.
Oh, no.
Shay's definitely number one hater.
I'm their number one hater. You should go look at my Twitter.
You should not even see Shay's Twitter. You should see the stuff that Shay sends me on Snapchat. It's even better.
Let's keep that out of this. This
Yeah,
is-
I don't.
I remember the 2024 Pinstripe Bowl like it was yesterday.
You
That was
can't
my
even speak by the end of that bowl game.
That was my Super Bowl. that was Jace's Super Bowl, actually.
Hey, they're champs, buddy.
They were. They won the Pinstripe. Bad Boys Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. I meant
All right,
to
a
get
few more-
Jace to say it, but I forgot.
A few more college games. We're done talking about Nebraska till Jace comes on the show. We will not mention them again. The Florida USF game, we kind of hit on that a little bit. USF obviously knocking off Florida in the swamp. You guys get to catch that game or see highlights or anything?
That QB that USF has is a baller.
I'm pretty sure he was suspended the whole first half too.
He was. He
He's
was.
a baller though.
Inspired.
He was out past curfew. It was at a
Really?
frat party.
Wow.
So he missed
he
the
was getting
first
the women.
half of that game.
Yeah,
They missed the
coach
first half.
coach ain't messing around.
Dang, do you see who they play next week?
Miami.
Big matchup against the Canes.
I think Billy Napier's probably on the hot seat, right? I mean, losing a game like
It
that.
has been for 3 years.
Why do they keep
Yeah,
him
but then they-
around?
And the troops rally, buddy. Watch him go on a
Every
run.
year,
here.
like he's on the hot seat the first 4 weeks, and then they just rattle off like 8 straight wins.
DJ Lagway says, "Come on, get on my back, boy."
South
I
Florida
think-
is good.
I think South Florida's legit, man. I think they got ranked 20,
18.
18, really.
All the way up to 18.
That's
Yeah,
a
did you
huge
see after all their coordinators in the box like cheering and running like
Yeah.
in front of the
So-
Florida coaches? I'm like, dang, dude, if that was some other people, they would have gotten a fight the way they were cheering in front of the Florida.
Yeah, I was waiting for there to be a fight.
Oh man, that was like over the top, I thought, but whatever.
I don't.
man,
You
they
blame
win.
them? They just beat Florida.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like there's a time, there's like a place to do it at, right? Like maybe
Right.
not.
Yeah,
in front of
right
all the
there.
coaches.
That was
right
it.
in front of them.
Right in front of
Cut
them.
off in their face. You guys just lost to USF.
They're about that smoke.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think USF would beat Nebraska.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Dude,
By how
defense
much,
is
Jay? By how
legit.
much?
20.
Two
No,
scores.
I'd go 17. No, actually, I'd go 3 because Nebraska would be leading by like 21 in the fourth quarter, and they'd shit it down their leg like they always do.
Muff a few punts.
All right.
That would
G-
make me one of the happiest humans in the world.
Big matchup.
You obviously your team got a big win here against Michigan. You talk about the Oklahoma game a little bit.
Yeah. So I think anybody that watched that game and sees the final score as 24-13 would think it was a lot closer game than it was. It really felt like Oklahoma just completely dominated that game. Outside of Oklahoma muffing a punt, giving up a 75-yard TD run, and throwing a pick, they just absolutely dominated that game from start to finish.
Hold on, Shay.
But I mean, Oklahoma returned 8 dudes, 8 starters on defense. I know it's only 2 weeks in, but I think Mateer's got to be favorite for the Heisman at this moment.
He's the best quarterback in the nation.
And he's got shades of Baker, man. So he's electric to watch. Oklahoma's got Temple this week, and then they've got a fun one at home against Auburn. And then I believe after that they get they'll have a bye, and then I think they've got Texas. And
Did you say Auburn?
Auburn, yeah.
Jackson Arnold's coming home, huh?
Yeah, hopefully he runs the ball like he did at Oklahoma.
Are you worried about Jackson Arnold?
Dude, I fucking hate Jackson Arnold. I watched that dude fumble on the 1 yard line and fumble when I watched him play Tennessee last year. I was anger inducing.
A lot of people are saying he's actually the Heisman favorite.
Yeah, well, they're dumb. But like I said, Oklahoma has got 9 teams left on their schedule that are ranked.
Oof,
So the SEC is a gauntlet. But I mean, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And I think if Oklahoma only loses 2 games this year, they'll still be in the college football playoff. So, just got to keep it going. I love that Venables is calling defense. I love Ben Arbuckle and what he's doing with offense. And, dude, Mateer's just fun to watch. He's just a gamer. So, trap game against Temple, too, because, everybody's going to be looking forward to that Auburn game with Jackson Arnold coming back to Norman.
Are you scared of the Temple
crazy.
Owls?
It's a trap game. That's all I'll say. We should take care of business. That's what we should do.
I got a question. Is beating Michigan even like a good win anymore?
I mean, I would say yes.
Why would
think
you?
so?
Why wouldn't you? Is my question.
They sucked last year. Like, that wasn't a good win last year. And, like, why this year all of a
Beat the
sudden?
national champs, baby. They beat the national champs.
You got a
beat Ohio
freshman
State.
Couldn't
quarterback.
suck that bad.
What happened when Oregon played Ohio State?
Yeah,
They
in the playoffs,
fucking
when Oregon
got
was in the
shit
playoffs,
on.
I mean, they beat them, too.
Well, they beat the
At
national champs.
Oregon.
They were 1-1 against them.
At Oregon,
do-
yeah, home field.
So
I will
They played on a
You know what
neutral-
Michigan never did? They never lost to them last year. So
they
they're
didn't have a
probably better than Oregon.
Michigan beat them in the shoe.
because they sucked.
They won their national championship last year.
Michigan's not a good win.
I think Sharon Moore is not a great coach. If
No,
you look
he's
at their
not.
play calling,
It's
like,
not a good win.
let's run on first down. We're gonna run on second down. We got a super athletic quarterback that can just sling the shit out of the rock. Let's run it on third down.
That
Let's see what we
was
can do here.
that was one thing is I was really shocked by how much they don't let Bryce Underwood throw the football.
You pay this guy how much money? You better
12
let him play
million.
football.
Probably
Okay,
because
well,
he
let
went
him play
9 of
football.
24. I
Okay,
wouldn't
but
be
he's got
throwing the
guys
ball
dropping
either.
it. Like, you didn't even watch the game, and you're sitting
Fair
here
enough.
talking shit. You're out in the
Fair enough.
woods.
But I'm just
So-
saying Michigan's not a good win. It's a decent win, but not like a great win anymore.
So far, it's a ranked win.
Sure.
You also thought the Oklahoma State win was big too. It was a good
No,
win.
I did
So-
not. I did not say it was a big win
All
by
right,
any
it's
means.
all
I
right,
said they
buddy.
sucked.
Go back to the woods. Go back to the woods.
I'm gonna do more mushrooms.
Breaking news: Caleb Williams just 9-yard TD rush to start the season with Ben Johnson as the OC.
Did you see his throw?
Yeah, but the one on the run to Roma Dunze.
Do you think Caleb Williams is gay?
What do we
There's a
wanna-
bunch of stuff coming out that he's gay.
I don't
I'm
know.
serious.
It's a family-friendly show, dude. I know you're serious, but
There's a bunch of stuff coming out right now. There's a
Hey,
big
where there's
article that
smoke,
just
there's
came out.
usually fire, man.
you guys got any more college stuff, and we'll get into the gayness of the NFL.
No, I think game of the week next week is USF in Miami for our boy Josh. I look forward to that one actually.
I'm gonna have my
Yeah,
gear.
Notre Dame A&M, right? Too. That's another one. Be a good one.
I'm excited.
Containment on that.
Oh. Who does Oklahoma got? G.
Temple.
Oh, never mind.
You,
Not looking
you
for
don't
that.
listen when he
At
talks.
Temple. At Temple.
Ben doesn't.
He
Ben
just said it
doesn't
was a
care
trap
about
day.
anyone else's opinions.
No, I was just watching the Michigan game real fast on YouTube while you guys were talking.
Trying to get caught up.
Speed catching, yeah. All I saw was just Underwood not be able to complete a pass.
All right, we're gonna roll into the NFL. If you guys don't mind, I'll take the floor right away. Talking a little Detroit Lions football against Packers.
I've been waiting a day for this.
A lot of people have been sitting here pretty excited to hear this little speech. About to get some people fired up.
There's been a lot of crickets in Snapchat lately.
The number one thing I'm going to say is I did not realize as a Detroit Lions fan I would be a grievance guidance counselor. The amount of people that are texting me after the first drive, after the first quarter, after the second quarter, The amount of Packers fans that come out of the dirt to talk shit that I didn't even know the last 3 years they were Packers fans or any time in their life is incredible. I mean, I've never seen my phone blow up more in my life. Like, you want to talk the Washington game I blew up? You want to talk what was it, the San Francisco game my phone blew up? People like to prey on my downfall. But I'm talking like I got 20 Packers fans that I'm pretty sure they don't even know what football is texting me talking shit. That's incredible.
Sounds like a Packers fan.
Sounds very similar to a Packers fan. Have you
Hold
heard
on.
anything about them in the last
Dave?
3 years?
Dave, can we also make it a point that I did not send a single text or Snapchat?
No, you started typing one time, and I was hoping you were going to send it before
No, I
halftime.
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
What do you? No, I
I
wasn't
said
going to
Ben's
talk.
type, and I was like, "Come on."
I was going to say I have no room to talk.
No, you look at the outcome, and actually the whole game, by far, Packers dominated us. Packers played a really good football game. They look like the Lions in a lot of areas from last year. Number one, I would say energy-wise, they're flying around the football. There was 11 guys flying to the football. Offensively, they were smooth, moving the ball in the first half. Second half, not so great. And for the Lions, offensively, we were train wrecked the whole time. Play calling questionable. Me and Shay kind of texted about it. I'm sure Shay will hit on it too here a little bit. But if you look back at the time of possession, I think we had the ball for 36 minutes where the Packers had it for 25. So you won top by 11 minutes. Generally, that's going to help you out. But you look at the red zone efficiency, and to start that game, we're 0-3. Packers are 2-3, I believe, right, Ben? Maybe 3-4 by the
Yeah,
end
they
of the
still
game.
for that field goal that second drive.
But that's going to win and lose you games, obviously. Defensively, that first half, I don't know what we were doing. We're dropping Aiden Hutchinson into coverage. We're dropping Marcus Davenport into coverage. The rush wasn't really getting home, but it's an early season, and I'd like to remind people that the Saints last year won week 1 by 37 points and then went on to win week 2 by like 20-some points against, I believe, the Packers. And I also like to say that the Commanders last year lost by 17 in week 1. So we said it earlier in the year, like it's not going to be – there's 16 teams that are going to be 0-1 and there's 16 teams that are going to be 1-0. And if you're going to panic and freak out about 1 week, then I don't know why you're even watching football in the first place, because it is a hell of a long season. I would take that loss, getting our ass kicked all day, for us to come out of that game with 0 guys going on to IR. That's a weird feeling for a Lions fan. We're healthy. We're going to get better each week. I'm pretty confident that's the worst we're going to play. I worry about that Ravens game. I think that's week 3, Monday Night Football. That doesn't really bode well for us, but there's pieces there that are going to come together. I think the game plan was a little too complex. You had guys missing assignments. I rewatched the game today a little bit at work, and there's 5 plays where the offensive line looks like they're not even clicking. And you look at the PFF ranks, 3 out of 5 of our worst ranking guys, guess where they came from? What position group?
Offensive line.
Offensive line. You're probably never going to be very successful with that. So, number 1, I'm not overreacting. Number 2, crazy how many Packers fans there are. I hope you guys keep the same energy all year. Number 3, Packers kicked our ass. They look like a good football team, complete. I still believe they're 1 injury or 2 injuries away from not being a very good football team, and I would hate to peak too early if I was the Packers, because that could have been it, in my opinion. But with that being said, I'm not nervous. I'm not scared. Thanks for all the shit talk. Fuels me. And I'm excited for next week to see how much better we look. Shay, take the floor.
Would you say there's a lot of football left?
I would say there's a lot of football left.
There's a lot of football.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Shay. Let's hear the smoke.
I mean, I feel like Dave hit most of it. And a year ago, the Lions lost to the Bucs in week 2, and it was the same exact thing. We had 4 or 5 turnovers in the red zone. And I mean, our offense moved the ball. We just, every time we get inside the 20-yard line, it just looked like we had no idea what we were doing. So I mean, with new coordinators on both sides of the ball, obviously there's going to be growing pains. And when you don't play any of your starters in the preseason, I feel like that for the last 3 years has shown that it doesn't work, because we lose in week 1 or week 2 every single year. So I don't know. I feel like with two new coordinators not playing the preseason, dropping our DNs into coverage like multiple times made no sense. And then, like Dave said, the play calling, we talked about it yesterday. It just seems like the play calling seemed backwards because, like, in the second half, we drop back to pass on first down and get sacked, and then you run the ball twice in a row. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, when we went back to the basics too, though, Shay, you start running the ball and just keeping it simple, stupid, and then you start running into the play action stuff. Then guess what? We were pretty successful again. So I think just getting away from trying to be pretty would help us a bunch there.
I think one of the biggest plays from that game was we had the 3-and-out right away in the first quarter.
Ben says Bengals missed the playoffs last year because they lost week 1. Then they lost week 2, 3, 4. Pretty confident they lost like 4 of the first 5. So good observation. Cade says, feels you playing next week. Sometimes it feels like I am, buddy.
I think one of the biggest plays from that game, from the Packers game yesterday, was our special teams was also dog shit yesterday.
Terrible.
And we punt it, pin them inside the 20, have an offsides or something on fucking punt.
Yeah,
and then you punt it again. They take it all the way back to the 45, and it's just like just shooting yourself in the foot at that point. So,
hey, can we all agree that we all hate Tony Homo? I mean, I could not stand listening to that guy.
He's so bad.
So bad, dude. Both ways.
He was touching himself while Micah Parsons breathed yesterday.
I'll say he's better than Chris Collinsworth. I'm not a Tony Romo fan. He's better than Chris Collinsworth.
Theoretically, Cade, they do play 3 games and could go on 3, so that's a good observation. I don't think they will.
That could happen.
But that could happen. Still that chance.
I don't know why we got to take shots at Tony Romo.
Dude, you like listening to that guy? You've told me before you hate listening to that guy. I mean, he is the biggest douchebag I've ever listened to call a game. And then it looks like he had some face work done or something. I mean,
yeah, he looked weird.
He looked weird.
I thought J.J. Watt did a good job.
Little baby oil for Romo. I don't know. That's what I heard. Shay, keep going. I'm sorry. I keep.
No, I feel like I said everything I need to. I mean, obviously, with new coordinators, it's going to take. Same with Notre Dame. I mean, it's going to take time to get everything to where it's supposed to be. So, I mean, you can't really judge anything off week 1. Need to protect Goff more than we did yesterday because holy shit, he had no time to throw. But it'll get ironed out. I mean, new center, 2 new guards. Obviously, it's not going to be great. So.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right. And I'm not going to take anything away from the Packers. I thought their energy was incredible. I think that was their first home game since like 2018. So obviously they were pretty excited to play at Lambeau, getting Micah. They were excited. I thought they overemphasized Micah a lot. Like he was only on the field 20 times, if that. And he did make an impact. But
if he stepped foot on the playing field, though, Tony Romo had a coat hanger in his pants.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Yeah. I mean – Ben, I'm going to let you talk about the Packers. My last thing is, Josh, you hit it on the head. It's a long season. Keep talking shit to me. I like it from everybody in all these Packers fans. I don't know. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, game 1. I'm not going to overreact. And like, even Lions fans, like you guys you weren't going to go into that week 1 game thinking that you guys were going to be like even close to where you think you can be at. I mean, you have 2 new coordinators, 3 of the 5 of the offensive linemen are new. Like you knew it was going to be tough from the beginning. And Hutch is coming back from a broken leg, like first game back. Like you knew that they were not going to be even close to where they're going to be by the end of the year. And Green Bay, I mean, they have no excuse. They should be good week 1. I mean, their defense is ridiculously loaded. I mean, a lot of times during that like third downs, you have 4 first-round picks on their defensive line. Like they should be good. You have everybody back. There's no rookies on the field. Like they've been the youngest team in the NFL for 2 years now. And all those guys are back, veteran guys now at this point. Like they should be really good, and they should be really good out of the gate. And that's what it was last night or yesterday afternoon. You know, your whole coaching staff's there. It's the same team it's been for the last 3 years. So, happy to see that. The biggest thing with Packers is like just in them and their identity is just different. Like there was none of that extra stuff, like stupid penalties. Xavier McKinney got that taunting penalty right away.
That was weak. That was soft as shit too.
It's so, and like I watched all the NFL games, like there's no consistency. Like another guy, like 2 plays later, can do the same shit, and there's no penalty. Like that's crazy. But whatever, they'll get that sorted out as the season.
You can't spit on anyone.
Yeah. Spitting on someone might be a little too much. You can spit at someone. You just can't spit on them. But no, that's happy how Green Bay went. It's week 1, no overreaction. Super Bowl's a long ways away. I do still think the playoffs are the floor. I think yesterday proved that. They got a tough one short week against, and they play the Commanders, who was in the NFC Championship last week. They got them Thursday. That's going to be really, really tough. Tough game there. But no, I'm optimistic. I thought Jordan Love looked really good. When he's healthy, he can really sling the ball. I think honestly, it really came out of coaching. I thought that, Detroit right away, you could tell they prioritized Josh Jacobs as they should. They loaded the box. They were throwing different blitz packages, and they were playing one high safety. And Jordan Love did his job, and they made big plays down the field.
He just picked on Terrion Arnold until Terrion Arnold faked an injury.
Yeah, he's healthy today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's so bad. I hate that guy.
Is he number 6?
I wish we had Jeff Okuda.
Dude,
Jeff Okuda's on the Vikings now.
Terrion Arnold is Jeff Okuda with an attitude.
Okay.
Go watch this Vikings game with Jeff Okuda and tell me you want him on the team.
Yeah, the Vikings got Okuda now.
I'll give you Terrion Arnold for Okuda straight up.
No way.
Yeah, I will. 1,000%.
No, then I thought Green Bay had a really good plan on defense. Obviously they got after Goff like crazy. They just sat in soft zone and said, "All right, check it down." And that's what Goff did. Goff played a great game. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. And Green Bay just hurried him up, and he had to check down every time, and they made tackles in space. Fun fact, actually, I read today that Jahmyr Gibbs set an NFL record. He has the fewest receiving yards with more than in double-digit receptions. He had 10 catches for 31 yards. So that's great.
Hopefully you're a PPR league if you had him.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, 13 points right there. Great job by the Packers defense. Micah Parsons on the field is unfreaking believable. Like, that changed the entire game plan for Detroit. You had to chip them, like slide in their front backs. It changed everything. And just the immediate pressure that he brings. Rashawn Gary had a sack and a half. Lucas Van Ness added another sack. Like, those guys are going against the second and third.
I think that guy's gay too.
Devontae Wyatt had a sack.
I'm
so it's
pretty sure he swings the other way.
You got all these first round draft picks or whatever. Detroit's like second, third, and fourth blockers. Like, they're going to just, it's going to be a feeding fest if they can stay healthy like that. So Edgerrin Cooper, linebackers played great in the run. Like, I think they really stuffed the run for Detroit, which Dave, you mentioned earlier, how Green Bay actually looked like Detroit the last couple of years. I was going to say the exact same thing to start with. Like, Green Bay looked like what Detroit has looked like. As far as on defense, the energy, Jordan Love was like, almost perfect in play action, just setting up that run, and they just kept hammering at Jacobs. And Detroit did a great job stopping Jacobs, no doubt about that. Like, that game plan worked flawlessly for him. I think he was held to under 3 yards a carry. But then, they were able to get some guys open down the field, and in the passing game across the middle of the field is where everything was coming from. It literally looked like Detroit the last couple of years. So they're obviously trying to steal some of that stuff, I think. But no, I'm excited. I think they're going to do good. I still want to thank you for Josh Jacobs. He's the freaking man. A true third down back. Like, his pass pro, like, he's a great runner and a great receiver. But where Josh Jacobs thrived yesterday was pass pro. Like, Love literally just sat in the pocket untouched. There's no pressure. He could do whatever he wanted. And the big reason is because Josh Jacobs just sat there and just picking up blitzers left and right. He's so good. But I'm excited. They're banged up. I think Green Bay's 2 of their offensive linemen are going to be out for Thursday. Their left guard and their right tackle, they just extended, Pro Bowler. Zach Tom. He got hurt, actually. Zach Tom actually got hurt on Aiden Hutchins' cheap shot on Love. He hit Love, and then Zach Tom got undercut by Love and messed up his oblique. It's like, damn it.
And the crazy thing to that is, you guys remember the Washington game last year where Jared Goff got absolutely killed and Teddy Bridgewater had to come in the game, and that one didn't get called the penalty?
Right.
This one, that's straight up.
That happened.
I thought that was a soft call. But
I thought the holding was too. The whole game, imagine if that pick six holds up.
He held him like 3 or 4 different times.
What are you talking about?
His name's Rocky Sin, dude. Give him a goddamn break.
Sure, he gets 2 holdings, but the third is you can't
for
do that.
Sure. You get 10 yards with that guy.
That's funny.
That was a soft ass holding call.
He killed him 3 or 4 times. Dobbs literally couldn't get away. It was 1-on-1. Like, that's where Love was going the whole time.
I don't think so.
I might have to look back at the tape.
It was perfect.
It wasn't Terrion Arnold. It was Rocky Sin.
Yeah.
If it was Terrion Arnold, I'd get it, but it wasn't.
Dude, that first half, they were literally finding where Arnold was and, like, let's just throw it to wherever.
That was the whole second half of last year, too. They just, wherever Terrion Arnold was, they just threw the ball at him.
It's like
you're either going to catch it or get a PI.
Yeah, not rocket science.
Dude, him trying to cover Jaden Reed on that second touchdown was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even close.
That's why I want Okuda back.
Dobbs ran by him by like 15 yards on that deep. It was like, dude.
I can't stand to see Jeff Okuda back in Honolulu.
I want Okuda back.
Never again.
No, I'm happy. Tough one Thursday. Look forward to it.
Have you looked at the PFF grades, Dave?
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit. How the Lions, the 3 or the
Did you
3 out
look
of
at
5 are the
the
worst.
defense at all?
I saw Hutch was decent. Jack Campbell was in between. Actually, Terrion Arnold wasn't that bad. He's like a 60
DJ
something.
Reed was our second to lowest one.
Yeah, I believe that.
He had like a 43.6.
Those are
Branch
so
did
weird
not.
though. Like
Yeah, they are.
PFF
goofy.
ranks.
Yeah. Like, dude, like for Green Bay, their lowest defensive ranked was Javon Bullard, their safety, because he gave up like 10 checkdowns, like what they graded him with, like on all the checkdowns, and he went up and tackled him for like 3-yard gains, and it's like he got penalized for that. It's like, no, the dude's just doing his job. I don't know why
Well,
we're
the Packers had a good game plan, man. I mean, you kind of hit it on the head, and I think they're going to use Parsa as that little chess piece in there too, where they're going to move them all over, which
inside, outside. Yeah, that's
it'll be
pretty
tough
smart.
to stop.
All those stunts and stuff that he's doing. He changes the game, dude. He's a freaking game record. Like he may not do it, but like you have to change your entire like protection wherever he's at.
I think I just have a sour taste in my mouth just how much Tony Romo was just sucking him off every time he'd come. Oh, here comes Michael Parsons back in the game.
He had a kickstand.
Yeah.
Kickstand every time.
But, oh, by the way, we should talk about Isaac Teslaw. What a catch. That shit
Oh,
was
crazy.
insane,
It's
man.
Teslaw.
Holy cow. Teslaw.
Coleslaw. It's like coleslaw.
Teslaw.
Tesla.
He's a big dude. I didn't realize he was that big.
Dude, he's
He's
going to be good.
Dude, that was
Yes.
an amazing catch.
Shea actually ordered a jersey as soon as he caught that ball.
No,
I
I
think he's gonna
didn't.
be a stud.
I'm not gonna order one till we win a game.
Like Jordy Nelson.
There you go.
Take him.
Josh,
Jordy Nelson with better lettuce.
Josh or G, did you guys watch that game?
Which one?
The Lions Packers game?
I watched part of it.
Thoughts?
Yeah, I had it on. I was
Packers
I
were a
was
much
flipping
better
back and
football
forth
team
between the Titans and
field.
watching Bo Nix have 3 turnovers against the
The
Titans.
Packers were what, Josh? Jace wants to know if you're okay, buddy.
Well, we're just talking a lot about Packers and Micah Parsons. Thanks, Jace.
Romo
Thanks
was
for
good his
checking in.
first 2 years. Now he's over the top. He's not even over the top. Something I think Shea hit it on the kickstand comment.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just felt like the Packers were in complete control of that game the whole time. They were just a better team at the moment.
You look tired, buddy.
Gasping.
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess. I'm good.
G, you were switching between the Tennessee game, you said?
Yeah, well, like I said, the Packers and Lions game kind of got out of hand right away, and I was watching the Titans Broncos game because I wanted to see how Cam Ward was, and I also was just curious to seeing like how Denver was gonna be, and man, if Denver plays like that, holy shit, they're gonna lose a lot of games.
Well, I didn't
Hey,
even see
I have a guest speaker that would like to chime in on the Broncos. Keep talking, G. It'll be a minute.
So, G, are you still a
Thanks,
believer?
Josh.
G, are you a believer?
I've never been a believer, dude.
Bet is.
Not anymore. Dante Moore season, baby. He's back. He's the new best, man. They just
I
keep
mean,
getting
that
better
dude
and
had
better.
you walled out, and you're just going to walk away from it?
Yeah, he gave you a kickstand every time you looked at him.
I'm still a believer. I'll always cheer for Bo. He'll come
I
back.
mean,
Bo
Bronco
looked like
fans-
shit yesterday.
Bronco fans can be
Yeah.
happy that they're 1-0, but
Hey, baby. it's
how they
NFL.
played against the Titans, they should be absolutely
It's the NFL. It
livid.
doesn't matter, dude. You get blown out and turn around and blow out another team.
Fucking awful.
Bo will be
Chad.
fine. If there's anybody
Oh,
I believe in, it's
Chad.
Bo.
We got a Broncos fan in here.
We do.
Hi,
What
Brett.
are we talking here with the old Broncos?
Well, give us your 2 cents. Give us some insight from that ball game, why they tried to lose it.
Oh boy. Overall, pretty pleased with the way everybody played except for Bo Nix, if I'm being honest. Big
Are you
time.
still a believer?
What's that? I am a believer.
Is that bunk? Are you guys sharing bunk beds? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Are those bunk beds behind you?
The two are for luggage. The bottom one, Josh and I are going to share.
Love that. Love that.
But no, I don't think Sean Payton did the offense any good yesterday, allowing Bo Nix to throw the ball 45 times against a team that we averaged 5 yards per rush on. So
The 4th and 8th call at the end of the game was like I was just shocked.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy considering that Cortland Sutton was wide open and could have walked into the end zone had he thrown it to him instead of Marvin Mims. But no, the play design was crazy that they either just didn't kick a field goal. I don't know if Sean Payton was just scared that was going to get blocked and then scoop and scored. But yeah, then punting it, I don't know.
Well, the Broncos defense actually was really good.
Oh yeah, I mean they're elite.
I even said something in our Snap group saying, "Hey, would you rather prefer like punting it here and saying, hey, you guys have a minute 20 to go 90 yards, or do you attempt a field goal where you make it, you win the game because you're up 2 scores with a minute 20 left, or you miss it and they have to go 60 yards in a minute 20?" But they threw it, and I'm like, now you've given them 2 minutes to go, 60. I just couldn't believe that was the play call they went with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you guys
Crazy.
answer the question?
Okay.
Please
I
do.
answer the question. It is not.
Thanks, Josh. That's all we needed.
Okay.
Yeah, not a dorm room. Not a dorm room.
Good.
I wish we were back in college, though.
But yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents on the Broncos game. But
Hey, fantasy football wise, Britt, I didn't catch any of the Broncos game, but how good's RJ Harvey?
he's a stud. I think he should be getting way more carries. He broke one off for 50, so he finished the game, I think, 6 rushes, 70 yards. And then he broke a big one off for 50. So, I mean, that's obviously going to inflate your, yards per carry
He
average.
scored
But
7.9.
I
Yeah.
think it's Sean Payton offense, so he's probably going to get more of a workload as the season goes on and gets kind of thrown into that.
yeah, once they trust him to pass block, and, I think that's going to be a more 50-50 split with carries with J.K. Dobbins as the season goes on. But time will tell there. It might be more because J.K. doesn't exactly stay healthy all the time. So time's going to tell with that one.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Cool, fellas. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But thanks for letting me have a guest appearance.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to listen to Sackman talk about the Cowboys here.
Don't
in a
worry,
second.
we let anyone on.
Oh,
this
boy.
thing.
Oh, boy.
Thanks,
Let's
Nick.
see.
Appreciate it, buddy. Man, Britt should be on the show more than you should.
Yeah, he
No
was
shit.
awesome.
He's a good
He's
fucking dude.
educated.
He was electric.
Looks like he's engaged. Looks happy to be here.
Yeah, because you guys don't give him shit every time he opens his mouth.
All right, let's talk about the Cowboys. I'm just going to leave this comment up.
You're going to mute me while I do this?
No.
All right. Here's what I have to say about the Cowboys. I thought they played a lot better than I was expecting.
For sure. Retweet.
I had low expectations. About as positive as I could be for losing to the Eagles. I thought the old spit situation at the beginning of the game was going to win us a game. I thought that was going to be huge. It definitely helped, but that would have been cool to steal one. I thought both O-line, D-line played pretty well. To hold them between the tackles to, I think, under 3 yards a carry is pretty solid. That's kind of what I look like at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. Good-looking guy there.
My boy CeeDee Lamb really let you down.
So Dak, I thought, played very well.
Dak
For
played
sure.
awesome.
Dak might have been the best player on the field, both sides of the ball, both teams.
James Houston.
James Houston, sure. Yeah, we need a lot out of James Houston.
James Houston didn't shit his pants.
I need
That's all
James
the way.
Houston. I need like the
Bingo.
first 6 games of James Houston's career. I need that to be all 17 games this year.
Yeah, and he didn't shit his pants.
Yeah, that too. No, I think the Cowboys are going to beat a lot of teams. Eagles are pretty good. If CD catches the ball, they win that game. Running backs looked all right. We don't have Zeke, overweight Zeke, or
How come
5-foot Vaughn out there.
How come Jalen Hurts just had all this time to throw the ball?
James Houston was in the bathroom, so he didn't shit himself.
They had to bring a portable toilet up for
I will
James
say
Houston.
this, Benjamin.
There's a porta potty on the Cowboys sidelines for James.
It's the Sanders treatment. Dion.
He had a little bit of time, but probably more what frustrated me about that is we're playing man coverage
And they didn't run a QB spy one time.
not one time.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree with you.
Then second half they switched it up and things changed up. But do we need a pass rusher? We'll see. It's early, man. I don't miss Micah. I really don't.
That's
cancer.
crazy.
He's a cancer, dude. Give it 2 years, and he's going to tear that organization apart.
Want to know?
Wait till he goes on the podcast and says that Jordan Love isn't a top 10 quarterback.
Yep.
Want to know? Jordan Love probably isn't a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah, but you don't want your teammates saying that. Lie.
You
I
were
lie
just
on this
jacking him
podcast.
off like 10
I
minutes
make-
ago about how good he was.
I make shit up all the time on this podcast.
I don't tell people that.
Like all the time. And I don't have anyone's feelings to, So, no.
Crazy.
Yeah, Josh, I'm excited for you. I thought they looked really good.
I did too.
I think they'll still finish with 4 wins.
I think they got a shot to get in playoffs. I mean, realistically, they win that game if CD doesn't drop the ball, like you said.
Dak is a
Jake
stud,
Ferguson,
dude.
Jake Ferguson dropped one in the end zone too.
Yeah, Dak is
And-
good.
First time I've ever seen, and I'll put my hand up for this, Dak Prescott down in a game and continue to make good throws. So that's got to make you optimistic because he actually
I
looked
love-
good.
He
behind.
played aggressive. He made some aggressive throws. Actually made the throws, too.
I thought your running backs actually looked better than what I thought they would.
Javonte Williams, baby.
Javonte Williams looked good. If Miles,
Yeah.
besides that fumble, Miles Sanders looked pretty good.
No, I
That's a bad
thought they
fumble.
ran the ball pretty well again, like young offensive line. Booker looked good. So,
A few
no.
penalties, but yeah.
Dude, the Eagles are so good.
Yeah.
Like that whole team. is
Yeah,
so good.
it's probably a good thing. Oh,
I don't know how anybody's beating the Eagles. Like I
Jalen
don't
decided
know
to
how
spit
they're-
on Dak because Booker's night might have been a little different if he had to go up against him all night. But no, I don't know. I think they might win more than 4 games.
We'll beat the Giants twice. They suck.
That's true.
Yeah,
We'll get more than 4.
I think they'll.
7 or 8.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with 10.
G, give us the.
Playoffs.
2
Playoffs with the
Nine.
4.
We're running low on time here. G, give us the. G, are you zooming in on yourself, dude?
That was
Yeah.
awesome, Josh.
That's awesome, dude.
How are you doing that, Josh?
He is so back.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this guy.
What's up,
Dude,
boys?
different zooms on you.
G, give us the rundown on the Raiders super quick here. Thoughts, Genty, all that good stuff.
Gotcha. Patriots went and put 7, 8 guys in the box, had 5 guys in the D line. That really made it really hard with our offensive line. That's not really good for run blocking. Genty is fun as hell to watch. It takes more than one guy to bring him down. Shay said this the other day, asked me about Geno Smith. Geno Smith is the best QB the Raiders have had since Rich Gannon back in the early 2000s.
Gannon.
Because of all the
DeMarcus?
pressure. Because of all the pressure that is like people are like wanting to like stop Genty, it gives Geno all the time to sling that shit, and he slung it for 364 yards, which was awesome to see. Our defense did a really good job against the Patriots. Granted, I don't think the Patriots' offense is anything special. I think Drake May is as good as Mitchell Trubisky. Raiders next Monday night is against the Chargers. That's where I'm going to get to see where this team truly is at this year.
At home,
Geno's
too.
a dog. I love
Gee.
Geno.
Who would you take right now against the Chargers? Ashton Genty or Josh Jacobs?
Genty.
Fair enough.
He's younger. He's younger, dude.
I mean,
And
against
he's
the
a beast.
Chargers. I mean, against
And
the
he's a
Chargers
beast.
this week, week 2.
Bro, I'm sticking with Genty. Like, as much as I love Josh Jacobs, and I do love Josh Jacobs, do you guys remember my reaction when the Raiders drafted him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was back.
JCC Herbert's
I
girlfriend.
was saying some really questionable things that my therapist wouldn't be a fan of.
Jeez.
Yikes.
If you guys don't remember that,
We're not going to disclose
So-
that.
Hey, what's
I'm,
the
like,
status on
super
Brock
pumped.
Bowers?
he'll be fine.
Baby Gronk looked good yesterday, though.
He's so
Says
good.
Michael Mayer better.
Even Michael Mayer had like 2 really good like first down catches that kept.
That's what I'm
drives
saying. He
alive
looked
for the
like
Raiders.
he did at Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Good
no,
Lord.
I was like Jacoby Myers is good. I mean, people sleep on him. I can't believe
Who's
I
the
got
other
him.
kid?
In our,
Thornton?
I can't believe I got him for our fantasy
Yeah.
our fantasy football league. I'm stoked that I got him.
G.
But like I said,
I was just looking at a list of quarterbacks since Rich Gannon.
it's ugly.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's Cleveland Browns levels, dog.
You had Terrell Pryor starting at quarterback.
Dude, he
Hey,
has the
like a
longest,
98
he's the
run
longest
one
QB.
He's top 5 on that list since Rich.
Fun
came.
fact: he has the longest QB run in NFL history.
He does, but that's because he was a wide receiver playing quarterback.
Yeah, he was.
Athlete.
But also, like, Geno isn't afraid to there was like 4 minutes left in that game against the Patriots, and it was like third long. And I'm like, we're just gonna run the ball here to waste another 40 seconds. And nope, play action, threw up a ball to our rookie Dante Thornton, and he went up there and went and got it and prolonged the drive for another 2 minutes. So I was just like, oh my God, I don't have captain check down. I have a guy that says, fuck it, somebody's down there, throw it up and tell him to go get it. And that's so much more enjoyable. I'm so much more with that instead of being like, oh, it's 3rd and 10. Here's a 3-yard check down where the guy gets tackled instantly. Geno's like, fuck it, I'm going to throw it deep and see what happens. And the one interception that Geno has was a tip ball off the receiver's hand that went into the DB's hand. So it's not really even his fault. So, like I said, super excited to see how they play against the Chargers. Chargers looked really freaking good against the Chiefs. I also think the Chiefs are dog water. And I hate the Chiefs. You guys all know that because you guys have seen the messages that I send about the Chiefs in our group chat, especially about Patrick Mahomes. But yeah,
a lot of people in this group are saying if Amari Cooper doesn't retire, Raiders are winning the Super Bowl. That's what I hear.
dude, that was hilarious. 6 days and then he retires. He's like, nah, fuck that.
Cowboys don't trade him. Cowboys might have won a Super Bowl by now.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
we're
if the Raiders didn't pick Henry Ruggs over CeeDee Lamb, they might have won a Super Bowl too.
We're
Well,
getting a
Hey,
little
you
long.
never know what could have happened with Henry Ruggs, dude. He'll be back.
He'll be back, baby.
Real question about that. Do you guys think, what is it? I think he's got a year and a half left.
If Michael
He'll be like
Vick could do it, he
He'll be
could
like
do
28.
it.
He'll be like 28, 29. Do you guys think he'll be on an NFL roster?
I think
Here's the
he'll be
real
out.
question: when he is, are you going to buy a jersey?
Yeah.
I mean, I already have a football with his signature on it.
Hope he's a Lion.
I got a football with a signature too. It's my boy Kenny Galladay.
Is he a
Look at him
murderer?
now. No, he's got some problems though. All right, we're getting a little long-winded here. Shay, I need your quote.
You are the artist of your own life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anybody else.
Dude,
Wow, Picasso, that was sick.
that was awesome.
No, he's more like Bob Ross. But
Ben, you got a fact?
Just the Jahmyr Gibbs record for the he set the new record with 31 yards on 10 catches, the fewest receiving yards on double-digit receptions in a game.
And Josh, you had
Cool.
some great life advice last week, and I'd like to let you know that Allie actually mentioned that your life advice really hit home unless you have a child. And then you need to plan your time to be about 20 minutes ahead of what you thought it needed to be. So she really
Thank you,
appreciates
babe.
your advice. There's some people listening.
Thank you,
that
Ali.
means a lot. Honestly, those are the listeners the type of listener I'm looking forward to. Just a good person. Actually takes it to heart, so I appreciate that. This week's, if you go to an NFL football game, probably stick around till the end so you don't miss a comeback like the Bills just had. Half that stadium was gone.
How was the comeback last year in Arlington when they played Detroit?
So I would say if it's within 2 possessions.
Two
Okay.
possessions.
Josh tried to fight the Middle East.
The Middle East,
All of them.
the Middle East, as well as these 2 old ladies that love Josh the first quarter and a half. They love Josh. Thought he was
I
the
wasn't
greatest thing
looking for
ever.
love.
And then he
Josh
left,
tried to
and these
hold
old
the country
ladies
of
are like,
Afghanistan by himself.
yeah, you got to get him out of here.
You gotta get him out of here.
I took that loss pretty personal. Okay?
And those were Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
Great advice, though, Josh.
Thanks, guys.
With that being said, we'll be back next Monday, same time, same place. G, thanks for joining us tonight. Ben, I'm glad you didn't get ate by a bear. Josh, Cowboys, over 9 wins this year. Feel good about that. And Shay, you look good as always, buddy. Close this thing out.
Thanks for coming.